We learned how to do this if we know how to do it. My son started at a tourist railroad when he was 12.
The idea was if I was over there with those old guys on the Railroad Museum, I wouldn't get in trouble.
And we've been from Michigan, Indiana, Alabama, Florida, North and South Carolina, Connecticut, Ohio.
15 states and 18 different railroad museums, hauling this engine around the country, giving people rides.
It's an alive machine. It makes sounds, it breathes, it's got that wonderful steam whistle that echoes through the hills.
My father and I own Flagg Coal Company number 75, a 040 tank engine that we bought and restored in 91 to 2001.
My son was 19 at the time, and 19-year-olds aren't the easiest to work with.
It's kind of a father-son hobby that's gotten way out of hand, is what it is. The engine was built in 1930. It weighs 82,000 pounds full of coal and water. It was built by the Vulcan Iron Works in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, which is just outside of Scranton. It took us 10 years to get it running. We now have 4 of them. At the rate we're going, Dad's 68, and that makes him about 88 by the time we get the last one done. So I think we probably better get them finished. We've had it running all across the country, different spots, giving people rides. We are pulling trains for the Railroad Museum of New England. The engine will hold about 1,200 gallons of water in its tank. It carries about a ton of coal. A rule of thumb, 100 gallons of water per mile and roughly 100 pounds of coal per mile.
Mechanically, they're a relatively simple machine.
The special thing about the steam locomotive, it's a machine that depends on people. It has to be carefully managed. It takes hours to get it ready for the run, and it takes a lot of tending during its operation. It's the Iron Horse, as we all learned as kids, and it's a living, breathing machine.
This trip we're doing here, we're going down 3.5 miles and back. We'll go through about 600 gallons of water and probably about 500-600 pounds of coal.
Passengers can walk right up to the front of the train and watch the crew operate the locomotive.
The engine crew runs it. The engineer, the fireman who shovels the coal and makes sure there's enough water in the locomotive.
If you have 2 guys that can work together and are smooth and easygoing, you will not burn as much coal and water. It's all about doing everything nice and steady.
On the ride, you hear the engine breathing.
If the wheels are 40 inches in diameter, in theory the thing should go 40 miles an hour pretty easily. This tank engine's got 38-inch wheels. If it gets over about 15-20 miles an hour, it gets to be a pretty wild ride. It has roughly 1/5 of the tractive effort of what a modern locomotive has, so it would take at least 4 or 5 of these to equal a diesel. You know, we're pulling 3 heavyweight cars here, and it's not having any trouble whatsoever. It isn't very big, but it has an awful lot of power, and it has a lot of speed and acceleration. And something that big that weighs 40 tons, it will get right up and go if you want it to. The engine is fully compliant with the FRA. If Amtrak would let us, we could put it out there in front of an Amtrak train, but I don't think Amtrak would want us on a Northeast corridor with a 20-mile-an-hour engine. From here, the engine will be leaving Thomaston. It will be going to Titusville, Pennsylvania.
I think we've been in 15 states so far.
We've had quite a bit of fun taking the engine to different places. I work for the railroad for a living during the week, and on the weekends I go play train with my engines.